on me. Shine the lights on me. Shine the lights on me. Shine the lights on me, bitch. Shine the lights on me. Shine the lights on me. Shine the lights on me. Shine the lights on me, bitch.
What's up, man? You already know what time it is. It's your boy Nappy Chef, man, with my co-host Sqii. And this is episode 6, and today we live from the kitchen, man.
Yes, sir.
And so what we doing, man? This is our regular podcast. We just gonna do this shit in the kitchen, man. It's a new segment of our podcast where I'm teaching young men and all men how to cook 5-star meals. You don't need no skills, 0 skills. I'm gonna take you from a 0 to a hero. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you everything that you need. I'm gonna tell you all the utensils you need. I'm gonna tell you all the seasons you need. I'm gonna tell you how the difference between baking and broiling and boiling and frying and sauteing and searing, all those different things. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't get laid from this recipe that I'm gonna give you today, I don't know what to tell you. You get what I'm saying?
It's just on them at that point.
It's on you on this one, man. So what's up, man?
What's good? What's good?
Episode 6, man. So today, man, what we doing today, man, we're gonna do some jerk shrimp, smoked Gouda Coconut Grits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you how to do it. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna use that goddamn Nappy Chef Caribbean jerk. You know what I'm saying? It's the marinade.
The one and only.
The one and only. Make sure you get some of that. If you don't got it, DM me, I'll send it to you. You get what I'm saying? But it's that Caribbean jerk, that Nappy Chef Caribbean jerk. So with the shrimp and grits, man, all you gotta do, so we're just gonna marinate our shrimp. So I got some marinated shrimp right here that I marinated with my Caribbean jerk, with some minced garlic, some olive oil. You know, keep it very simple. And we got the ingredients that's gonna go into our gravy. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna saute the shrimp. After we saute the shrimp, we're gonna cook the grits. It's gonna be, usually when I cook grits, I use chicken stock and heavy cream, you know what I'm saying, to give it that creamy. But I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, you get what I'm saying? Because coconut pairs well with Caribbean food, you get what I'm saying?
For sure.
Especially jerk. So I'm gonna make some coconut grits, you get what I'm saying? I know it sounds crazy, but it tastes delicious, you get what I'm saying?
Different, I trust you though.
Yeah, you trust me. So we're gonna add some smoked Gouda cheese to it, man. So we're gonna get started, man. So I'm gonna get my pans hot. While I get my pans hot, I'm gonna let my boy Sqii talk to you, let you know what we got coming up on Raw and Uncut Podcast, man. And remember, tune in every Friday. We're gonna drop a new recipe every Friday, you hear me?
Most definitely. Man, I'm most definitely excited because we just have so much in store for you guys. You know, definitely want to see Nappy in this element, behind the scenes, what really happens whenever you get a chef in the kitchen, okay? Crazy thing is, I'm not really a big fan of shrimp, never have been until I met this man, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he gets in the kitchen, you just gotta try any and everything.
Try it, just gotta try it.
You just gotta try any and everything. I know some people, they get a little scared with the vegetables and all kinds of, when you get a chef in the kitchen, try it. I'm telling you, it's art.
And one thing about chef meals, like we get upset when you don't try shit. We're like, I don't eat this. Like,
Right.
You ain't gotta eat it, just try it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I learned that when I worked for the ones that don't know how I started, I was a rapper at first. You know what I'm saying? So I was in the music business like 12 years, 14 years or whatever. Had 3 different record deals, and I always had a backup plan. I love to cook, you know what I'm saying? So no matter where I was at, I was always the chef. I was always the one that's cooking. Before I knew how to actually be a chef, I just knew how to cook.
Right.
So a couple of my friends and family members always told me, like, man, one day you should just goddamn take cooking serious, you know what I'm saying? So I said if I ever lost the passion and goddamn rapping, I was gonna start cooking. You get what I'm saying? So I was finna go to a culinary school in Nashville, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? I was finna go out there and go to a culinary school.
Right.
And I ended up staying with some folks that I knew, some white folks that I knew, and they, you know, I was staying with them until I went to culinary school.
Okay.
And while I was with them every night, every day that the lady went to work, when she came back home, I had meals cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cooked, I cleaned, like, I paid my way. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for letting me stay here. This is my
payment, kind of.
yeah,
right?
yeah, basically my payment and shit.
Thank you.
My thank you. So when she had my food, she just swore I was a damn chef because, you know, the shit was so good and shit, but I really wasn't a chef. I just knew how to, you know, I knew how to cook. So she used to go to work and she used to brag about me to a man named John Macon. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, John Macon. He's gone now. He was a well-renowned chef. You know what I'm saying? He was Michael Jackson's personal chef. He cooked all over the world. He did Nelson Mandela presidential inauguration in South Africa. He cooked at the Four Seasons in LA, the Four Seasons in Phoenix, Arizona. He did a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? So she told him about me and he gave me an opportunity and told me to come work for him.
Okay.
So when I got there, he was thinking that I already like went to culinary school and the way she bragged about me, but nigga, I just know how to cook, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to do none of this shit you gonna teach me, you know what I'm saying? So I remember the first thing that he had me do when I got there was cook eggs. And if any of y'all chefs know, you know what I'm saying, that have worked in like a 5-star or a hotel or anything where with real chefs, you know the first thing they make you cook It's eggs.
Really?
Yeah, because they want to see can you scramble eggs. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks overdo it, overcook them, it's just different things, you know what I'm saying? And make them runny or whatever. And that's the first thing I did. So me, I'm cooking eggs like I knew how to cook eggs. And I was doing it all wrong, you know what I'm saying? So and he told me that. He's like, leave the pot alone. Like, stop fucking with the eggs. Pour the eggs in there, flip it a couple times, you know, with the spatula, you know, but let it kind of cook. It's going to cook itself. Turn it down low, let it cook slow, you know what I'm saying? Let it fluff up, you know? So things like that. So whatever, I was still doing music then, but I was very ambitious. And he taught me how to make sauces from all over the world. Like everything that we was cooking, we did that shit from scratch. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea how to do a lot of that shit, but he took me up under his wing and he see my ambition. You know what I'm saying? So he set me down like a week after working for him, and he was like, if you work for me, I'll teach you everything you want to know. You know what I'm saying? You can be my apprentice, but you got two options. I could pay you, and this was back 2014. You know what I'm saying? It was like, so he only offered me two different. He offered me $10 an hour to just work for him. Mind you, this me coming from the streets, but it is what it is. It wasn't even about the amount, but he offered me $10 an hour or $7.50 an hour, right? And it was like, I'll pay you $10 an hour. You're just a regular employee. You get what I'm saying? If I pay you $7.50 an hour, I'll teach you everything you want to know. Right. Let me get the $7.50 an hour. $7.50. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Let me get the $7.50 an hour so I can learn. So it's basically like I'm learning to go to school or whatever. Right. So I just took my ambition from rapping and from the streets and from everything that I did and just put into cooking. And I knew I was gonna promote myself as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at that shit like an artist. You get what I'm saying? Right. So that's what I did, and I just took the love for it. And I just took all the skills I learned from him, my hustle, my ambition, and I created the Nappy Chef brand, you know what I'm saying? And that was all in the beginning, you get what I'm saying? So that's just a little bit of the backstory for the folks that don't know me. And we'll talk more about that throughout the episode, you know what I'm saying? But back to what we're cooking right now.
Let's focus on the food for sure.
Yeah, so right now I'm just cutting up some scallions right now. I'm just cutting these scallions. I'm gonna put them to the side right now, but I'm just let my pan get hot. Once my pan get hot, so once we cook this shrimp, one thing about this, when you salt, we're gonna sear the shrimp. So we're not gonna saute the shrimp, we're gonna sear the shrimp, and we wanna get like a crust on the shrimp. Not really a crust, but we wanna make it, basically we're gonna say a crust.
Right.
It's similar to a crust, you get what I'm saying? We don't wanna boil the shrimp, you know what I'm saying? So we wanna make sure our pan is hot, you get what I'm saying? We're gonna add some butter, and we're gonna add some olive oil in there.
For sure. Let me show the folks what that shrimp is looking like.
Yeah, so that's just a little pre-marinated shrimp that we did with that Caribbean jerk, that Nappy Chef Caribbean jerk.
That thing going crazy.
So when I say we want to sear it, we don't want to overcrowd the pan when we put the shrimp in there. Okay. We want to space it out enough so I can get that crust on that shrimp. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a crust. It's another word for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what we're going to call it.
We're going to call it crust today. Shit. I ain't Gordon Ramsay, nigga. I'm Nappy Chef. You feel me? So it's crust. You feel me? So the pan over there is getting hot. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to cut about like a tablespoon of butter.
A tablespoon of butter. Okay.
I'm gonna turn that bitch up a little bit.
Let them see that thing sizzle a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna put some butter in there. We're gonna add some olive oil. You know what I'm saying? And while that butter is melting, we're gonna let that butter melt. Okay. And we're gonna add some shrimp. And while we're doing that, we're gonna get our grits started as well. So for our grits, what we're gonna need 1 cup of grits, right? We need 1 cup of grits.
Okay.
And then we're gonna need 2 cups of chicken stock, and then we're gonna need 2 cups of coconut milk. Okay. That's gonna be for our grits, and we're gonna add some smoked Gouda. We're gonna season the salt and pepper, add some butter. Very easy, very basic. You get what I'm saying? But it's just what really brings the flavor out, as you all know, is the salt. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the salt gonna bring the flavor of the coconut milk. You know what I'm saying? The smoked Gouda, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just simple: salt, pepper, smoked Gouda, chicken stock, coconut milk. That's how we're gonna do our grits today.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna add, so this is 2 cups of chicken stock. We're gonna add that first. So we're gonna add that, and then we're gonna add, this is 1 cup of coconut milk, and then my other cup of coconut milk is right here. So we're gonna add a cup of coconut milk. Then we're gonna add another cup of coconut milk. And what we want to do with that coconut milk and that chicken stock before we add them grits, we want to bring that shit to a boil. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna bring it to a boil, and once it starts boiling, we're gonna add our cup of grits. We're gonna let the grits boil, and then once the grits boil, we're gonna turn it down to a simmer, and we're gonna cover it. Don't cook the grits too fast, let it slow cook. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want, if you cook it too fast, it's gonna be grainy, it's gonna get dry. So you want to boil it, get it hot, get the grits cooking, and then turn the shit down so that shit can simmer.
Right. You know, little fun fact for y'all, I've never actually had grits cooked out of a pot. Instant grits.
Oh, so this gonna be your first time this whole meal, right?
It's straight up instant grits, you know what I'm saying?
Meal. So we're gonna add this shrimp. Like I said, space it out. You don't want to put too much in there. You feel me? We're gonna space it out. We're gonna cook one round of shrimp. We're gonna let that simmer. I mean, not simmer. We're gonna let that sear real quick. We're gonna add it to our plate right here. We're gonna set that to the side because we're gonna need this later. So we're gonna need the same pot, the same pan that we're using to cook the shrimp is the same pan that we're gonna use to make our gravy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make a jerk gravy, right? And we're gonna use the grease from the shrimp and make the gravy.
Okay. Well, so is the purpose of keeping it on the same pan is just to grab all those flavors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, so all the flavors is gonna come together, man. So we letting that cook right now. Probably smell good. It smell real spicy and shit, man. But like I say, let me wash my hands real quick.
Let y'all take a look at these ingredients real quick. You know, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know exactly what all of this is, but I guarantee you it's gonna make it taste right.
Yeah, so what's in here, let me find me, I need some tongs. Okay, I got some tongs right here. So what's in here, so I'm gonna let y'all know what we put in the gravy, right?
Okay.
So we got some butter, we got some shallots, and shallots is basically like a small onion, like a small red onion, but it's a shallot. We got some minced garlic, we got some habanero peppers, and we got some flour. We got that Caribbean jerk, that Nappy Chef Caribbean jerk. That's gonna be the base. That's gonna be the gravy. The flavor gonna come from that jerk. We got some fresh thyme, some soy sauce, some brown sugar, and something I ain't never added to my gravy before. As far as for the jerk, it's a tomato paste. But I wanted to try something different today, so we're gonna add a tomato paste.
Okay.
For some color and for some more flavor.
Got you. And the crazy thing is, I was just about to ask, like, the purpose of the tomato base. Was it just like for flavor? Was it to thicken it up? Or
both of them.
Both of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's take another look at these shrimp real quick, man. Looking crazy in a good way.
Yeah, so that's the jerk shrimp, man. So it's gonna be dark, you know, it's gonna look a little bit dark. Most shrimp looks pink or reddish, you know what I'm saying, when you're doing shrimp and grits, but this is gonna be a spicy. I love spicy food. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So when I was a kid, my mom was always telling me, you keep eating all that spicy shit, you're gonna get an ulcer. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't got one yet, but I got a lot of heartburn in my life, you know what I'm saying? But since I lost weight, that's another thing. If you lose weight, that shit help with heartburn. You know what I'm saying? It help with heartburn and it help with acid reflux. Cause I ain't had that shit in over a year. But when I was overweight, I had that shit every night. You know what I'm saying? Every night. Damn. Especially if I eat shit like tomato paste and pizza and spicy and hot sauce, like, you know, I got it.
Like all that, like acid and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What causes it?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Got you. So usually, like, how long do you cook shrimp for? Like, do you just do it by eye or?
I do it by eye, but if somebody want to ask me, I would say about 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yeah, about
on each side?
2 to 3 minutes. If you do it each side, about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I would say about 4 to 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you got your eye on. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So about 4 to 5 minutes. But right now, we don't want to cook the shrimp all the way. We want to cook it most of the way, but we want to put it to the side because we're gonna put it back in the gravy. And one thing about shrimp, when you cook that shit too much, it shrivels up. It gets dry, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it gets tough, it's over, you know what I'm saying? So we don't want to overcook it. We just want to cook it enough when we sear it, get it partially done. We're going to put it to the side. We're going to cook our second batch of the shrimp, or 3 batches, how many batches I got to cook. And then once we make the gravy, then we're going to add the shrimp and let it simmer in the gravy. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I can't wait to taste that gravy, though, for real. All those different flavors marinating together.
Yeah, I can't either, man. And you know what? If people always ask me, like, what do I like to cook? That's like the question I always get. Like, what's your favorite thing to cook? I don't have like a favorite one of my recipes that I like to cook. I just like to cook Asian and Caribbean inspired soul food, like from my background, like black, what we ate as black people, you know what I'm saying? Like coming up, fried chicken, you know, pork chops, collard green, like the soul food, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of wanted to shy away from just the traditional soul food, you know what I'm saying?
Give it like a little twist.
Give it a little twist. And my favorite, when I started cooking, I thought about what do I like to eat the most? I like Caribbean food. I like Asian food. You know what I'm saying? So let me figure out some Caribbean and Asian flavors inspired and make it my own. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my style of cooking.
Okay. Man. That smell of that shrimp, boy, I'm telling you.
So the shrimp,
only y'all could be here.
When you see the shrimp, it ain't gonna look the best. You know what I'm saying? This is It's gonna look better once we plate it, but it's not gonna look the best because of all this jerk marinade on there, but it's gonna taste amazing.
Hey, that's what counts, right?
That's all that counts. All right, so this is our first batch right here. We're gonna put this to the side right here. We're gonna cook some more shrimp.
Yes, sir. So what kind of shrimp are these? Just like regular jumbo shrimp?
Yeah, these jumbo shrimp, yeah. You want to, when you should do shrimp and grits, you don't want to do small shrimp. Like I say, as you cook shrimp, they shrivel up. They get smaller, you get what I'm saying? So
right.
You want to get a nice size shrimp to, you know, to when you plate it, it looks good on the plate. And get a better bite, you get what I'm saying? So when I do shrimp and grits, I don't like to do the small shrimp. So this will be considered like a 21-25.
21-25.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, 21-25, what exactly?
That means how many you get per pound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Well, maybe this might be a 16-20, really. It might be a 16-20.
Yeah,
so that's how the numbers come with shrimp. You got the 21-25, you got the 26-30, you got the 16-20, and you got the ones 31-40 and things like this. But this would be like a 21-25 or a 16-20 right here.
Yeah, shit, give me a 1-for-1. Give me that protein. Shit.
You feel me? Yeah, they got shrimp bigger than this too.
Yeah, real jumbo shrimp.
So we're gonna add this, and we letting that we'll let this shit sear. All right, fellas. So look, like I told y'all before, man. Listen, if you cook this exactly how I tell you to cook this, and your girl don't give you no pussy that night, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
You did something else wrong.
It's just that good, man. if a woman, if they love shrimp and grits, they gonna love this. Especially if you love spicy food, you're gonna love this. Right. And it's very simple. You know what I'm saying? I want to make shit simple for y'all because I want to teach y'all how to cook. And in a restaurant, if you ever worked in a restaurant, you know most meals don't have a lot of ingredients in it. You don't got to really go crazy, you know what I'm saying, with the seasonings and the items that go in there, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like the easiest way for me to teach me how to cook was to teach them how to cook shit simple. 5 ingredients, you know what I'm saying? 10 at the most and things like that, man. And we just gonna build your goddamn resume up, man.
Yes, sir. What do they say? Simplicity is the ultimate sign of sophistication.
Simplicity sells, complexity. No, what they say? Simplicity sells and complexity fails. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's one of my favorite quotes, man.
Real shit.
So I'm gonna try one of these bitches.
What's it hitting on?
I like them.
Yeah? It ain't hot? I see that smoke.
My shit flavorful.
Yeah.
If you eat it, you might think it's hot. You wanna try one?
Oh yeah.
Come on. I don't think it's hot, but it do got a spice to it.
See what that thing hitting on.
That shit good. You wanna add that shit with that gravy? Put that gravy on that bit.
It's gonna be a point.
We're gonna grab these goddamn green onions, some red pepper.
Damn.
Rim, you wanna try one of these?
Hey, we got Remy off here back in the cut.
Get it our dog, man. This is our marketing guy right here, man. He do our marketing, do our tech, he do our analytics. He the first person that told me all my analytics about Nappy Chef. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did an extensive search on the internet. That shit fire, right? Hey, I was gonna get to see your face, boy. Y'all ain't get to see his face, though.
I'm gonna let y'all see his face real quick.
Did you get his face? That's different.
What they say? Yeah.
God damn. And I'm not even, like, some people probably be on camera and they eat their food and they be like, oh, this, I'm not capping. Well, if you know me, you know I ain't capping. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have my food, you know I'm not capping. But this shit is really delicious, man.
I'm telling you, it's like the perfect amount of heat on the back end with it too. Man, that's good. Very good. Just in case y'all wondering, that's how you get swole too. Get you some shrimp.
Tell
that
them.
protein, I'm telling you.
That protein.
I'm telling you.
Fuck it with Q, man. That nigga be make sure I get my protein in every day. You feel me? So every meal we gonna have a protein. So some of the meals that I make, some of them will be healthy, some of them will be unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? I do meal prep as well, catering. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna go too crazy with the unhealthy food. But I am gonna make some shit unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Like what I got next, I got some goddamn my Henny hot chicken and waffles. So it's like a honey cornbread waffle. So if you ever had honey cornbread, you ever had honey cornbread?
No, sir.
Just imagine, you had cornbread before? So imagine a honey cornbread, you know what I'm saying? So a honey cornbread with some honey butter into a waffle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both had my Henny hot chicken wings before.
Yeah.
And your waffles.
Yeah, but
And my
and the
waffles.
waffle too.
But we never had we had the chicken wing, but this is gonna be, we using some chicken thighs. So we're gonna fry some chicken thighs and we're gonna double dip them. We're gonna put them in the batter. We're gonna make a buttermilk. We're gonna dip them in the buttermilk, dip them in the flour, dip them back in the buttermilk, back in the flour to get an extra crisp to it.
Right.
And we're gonna got them use our Henny hot sauce.
It's gonna go crazy.
So we got the Henny hot sauce as well. You can also get this. You can DM me if you want when I ship it to you or whatever. But we're gonna use the Henny hot sauce. We're gonna drizzle that bitch. We're gonna put the chicken on top of the waffle.
Okay.
Man, it's gonna be delicious, man.
That's
But you know what?
gonna be
I forgot fucking powdered sugar, man.
Powdered
you need
sugar.
the powdered sugar and
much.
chives. I forgot powdered sugar and chives.
What child's going on top of the
yeah,
chicken?
yeah. You just drop that bitch on there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, but I forgot that.
Little
But
bit of that.
it's all good. We can improvise.
Yes, sir. Got to.
All right, so this shrimp is about done, and you see we ate it. So like I say, it could be a little bit more done, but it ain't, it ain't all the way done, but it's done enough where you can eat it. You know what I'm saying? Well, we just gonna put this to the side right now. Put this out the way.
Wait, is shrimp one of those things where you can have it like kind of? Oh, you can eat shrimp raw though.
I don't know. You can. I ain't never ate it raw. You can eat fish raw. I mean, shit. I don't know. Maybe with sushi. I ain't never ate shrimp raw. I wouldn't try. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I was like,
The goddamn sashimi shrimp.
yeah, cook it damn near all the way. You know what I'm saying? But All right. So what we gonna do now? So we waiting for this shit to boil.
Okay.
It's taking a little bit longer than I want, but grits don't take about 5-10 minutes anyway.
Got a little smoke on there.
Yeah.
She ain't quite there ready yet.
Yeah, it ain't there yet. So to make this gravy, man, we're gonna add some butter first, man. We're gonna add some more butter.
Okay.
Yeah, that burner are using not the best burner.
Yeah, it's all good. We cooking this is at my boy Remy house, man. We use my boy Remy kitchen today, man.
Oh.
This one of his houses, you know what I'm saying?
It's boiling now.
Oh shit.
It
See?
fogged up the camera.
As soon as I turn my back. You know how many times this shit happened to me in my restaurant when I go do something and the shit over. That's one thing about cream. Make sure you keep your eyes on cream because cream will overboil. It will. Now I need something to wipe this down. You got something to wipe it down with?
Yeah, goddamn, that bitch started smoking. Hold on. Is it off too?
Yeah, I turned it on.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all seen that, man. So it's all good. Shit happened in the kitchen. But one thing about, as soon as I said it wasn't ready, it started boiling. But one thing about cream that I want y'all to know, because I did this shit a million times at my restaurant, I'll put some cream on the damn stove, and I'll walk away and I forget, and that shit'll overflow. So keep your eyes on that. Keep your eyes on that cream.
Yeah, that should have happened quick.
It will happen quick. So I'm gonna put that in the back right now for a second. Wipe that down.
Yeah, that bit definitely hot enough now. Shit.
All right, so after we add that butter, we're gonna add some minced shallots, right? We're gonna add some minced shallot, some mixed garlic, and we're gonna add some minced habaneros. We're gonna add the shallots first. So we just wanna get that all in there. Give it a little swizzle.
Yes, sir. So is this what they call caramelizing? Or no? Am I
Nah,
wrong?
well, yeah. You can consider this caramelized, so we just gonna put a little color on it.
Okay.
But what we really doing, we just adding the garlic and this is the base. This is gonna get all the flavors, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that garlic flavor, that shallot flavor, that habanero flavor. And then once you said caramelize it, we're gonna add some flour and we're gonna thicken it up. So we're gonna turn it down, because you don't want to, one thing about it, you don't want to burn the garlic. So you want to cook it down, turn it down a little bit, we're gonna add that. And then the final thing we're gonna add before we add that flour, we're gonna add some habanero peppers.
Okay. It's gonna give it that kick.
Yeah. So you gotta be a man for this. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, I'm telling you, this shit gonna be a little spicy, man, but it's gonna be so delicious, boy, I promise you. All right, so we're gonna get these out the way. So what we did for the gravy, we cooked the shrimp. We used the same pan with the bits from the shrimp in the pan. We added some motherfucking shallots. We added some goddamn minced garlic, and we added some habanero. And we're gonna cook that for about 1 to 2 minutes. That's all you gotta cook it for, this 1 to 2 minutes. And then we're gonna add that flour.
Okay. That flour gonna thicken it up?
That flour gonna thicken it up, yes sir.
Okay.
Let me get right here real quick.
Yes, sir.
Let me put this cream back on here. So since that shit overflowed, it's ready for the grits. So we're gonna put the grits in there. Put them grits in there. And we're gonna give it a little whisk. Like I said, we're gonna keep our eyes on it.
All right.
But that bitch will overflow. Then we're gonna whisk that. Let that cook for a little bit. All right. To be honest with y'all, I might have put a little bit too much butter in the beginning, but we'll see.
Is there such thing as too much butter?
It can be, I love butter, but if I put too much butter, all I gotta do is add more flour.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see.
Get the consistency that you're looking for.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but I don't think it's too much. I'm gonna stir that. So this is what you call a roux. This is the roux.
Ah.
It's how you thicken up your sauces, flour and butter.
Flour and butter.
You can use cornstarch for certain things to make a slurry, water and cornstarch. You can just add a cornstarch straight to it or whatever.
Right.
But this is gonna be our roux right here.
Butter and flour equals roux.
Roux, that's how you make a roux. You know what I'm saying? So now you see these grits is coming to a boil, right? So now that they coming to a boil, we want to turn this bitch all the way down to like a medium low. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna let this bitch simmer. And once it simmer and once the grits thicken up, we're gonna add some butter in that bitch. And then we're gonna add some smoked Gouda cheese in there. We're gonna season it with some salt and pepper. And then the gravy cooking. Once the gravy finished cooking, we're gonna add a shrimp to the gravy. Let the shrimp simmer in the gravy. And we're gonna put our plates together. So right now, we're gonna add our chicken stock. So we're gonna add our chicken stock to our roux.
And I remember one time at high school, me and my homie, we was smoking some Sqii. Goddamn, he was making some rice. We was having some orange chicken, right? Man, this motherfucker fucked that shit all the way up. He had goddamn put the shit in the microwave, cooked the rice. We was like, damn, dog, that's not enough rice for the both of us.
Right.
His dumb ass said, well, shit, let me just pour some more rice in that bit.
Without more water?
Without more water. And the other rice was already cooked, too. So, goddamn, you have half the shit cooked, the other shit.
Half cooked rice and half raw rice.
Right.
That's why I'm doing this segment right here to teach me how to cook. Cause that's the dumbest shit I ever heard, my nigga. Like, you can't add cooked rice, not cooked rice, uncooked rice to cooked rice, bro.
You're gonna be chewing on that shit.
Yeah.
Crunching shit. That's exactly what it was like. No cap.
Did you eat it?
Hell no, I didn't eat it. Did I eat it? Hell no.
I thought
You might as well throw that shit away and make some more. Cause ain't no fucking way.
I thought you were hungry and you ate that
Shit,
bitch.
I was hungry. I'm not that damn hungry though.
I ain't that hungry for real.
Put some more minute rice in there. Shit. That's how we get down though. I don't know about y'all, but whenever you ain't always got a chef around, you don't always feel like, chopping and chopping. Good to have it, like I said, for your lady, but I'm a minute rice kind of guy. I ain't gonna cap to you.
And a pressure cooker.
For sure.
One thing about Remy and goddamn Sqii, them niggas pressure cook everything, air fry everything, microwave everything. You know what I'm saying? So they love when I come around because they know they're finna eat something exclusive. You get what I'm saying?
The key word is efficient as well as effective.
Right. But when I come around, I'm giving 5-star meals and shit like that. But I'm gonna teach them. I'm teaching everybody, man, because I want everybody to be able to. And maybe some people don't want to do it. It takes time. But I know there's some men out there that want to learn how to cook.
For sure.
Because look, I done got so much pussy in my life just from being a chef. You know what I'm saying? Like, women love men that can cook. I'm not capping. You know what I'm saying? From New York City to Los Angeles. I done cooked from New York to LA and many cities in between. You know what I'm saying? And women love men that can cook. You know what I'm saying? So, and also once I teach you how to cook, and this is a skill that you will never go broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to learn a skill, and this is one skill. And you can start your own restaurant. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a retired restaurant owner. I don't want to own a restaurant no more. You know what I'm saying? I like being mobile. I want to travel. You know what I'm saying? I like being a traveling chef. One day in the future, I might open up another restaurant. But right now, I like my life how it is, freedom. For sure. But for the ones that do want to open up a restaurant or a food truck or want to sell plates or want to do caterings or whatever you want to do, man, I'm going to give you the tools and the resources, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. For sure. One meal at a time.
You got to start somewhere. Hey, might as well start here, right?
Yeah, one meal at a time. So look at them grits, see how they getting thick?
Yeah, take a look at them boys.
Bitch is getting thick, man. So we're going to turn that bitch down to all the way low. You want them motherfuckers to cook slow, it's possible. You do not want to cook too fast, and that shit tastes like sand.
Right.
So we're going to go ahead and add some butter to it right now.
Yeah, you want them bitches thicker than a goddamn...
Put about another tablespoon.
Than a goddamn Latina in Miami.
Another tablespoon and a half in there.
No BBL.
Have you ever pressure cooked grits before or seen them?
Hell nah, I don't use pressure cooks. You know how I am, Remy. I like to cook.
You're going to use my stove more than I do.
Yeah, for sure. I like to cook. I don't got time. My baby mama, and I feel bad now because she was ahead of the game. Before air fryers got popular, my baby mama bought me an air fryer.
Oh, for sure. You didn't use that.
And I told her, take that shit back. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? But she kind of felt bad because, like, nigga, I bought you this for a present. But sometimes I was too damn arrogant and shit. She took that shit back, man. But if you want to use air fryers, guys, use air fryers. Shit. They are convenient, you know what I'm saying? But I just like, my therapy is cooking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm sad or mad or going through some shit and I got a kitchen or I got a recipe I want to practice, I just go in the kitchen, man, and I just create. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people like to work out. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to be on computers. Some people like to play video games and shit. My therapy is cooking, you know?
Get in the kitchen with it.
For sure. So,
man, did I ever tell you I used to want to be a chef?
I don't know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, back in the day, bro, I used to watch so much Food Network. Like, it was crazy. Used to watch goddamn Chef Gordon.
That's my dog.
Ramsay.
That's one of my favorite chefs.
I used to watch a little bit of Ramsay. I ain't gonna cap it. Ramsay was a little too much for me sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
He's an asshole. And fun fact, the same chef that trained me, you can look this up, John Macon trained Chef Ramsay 30 years before he trained me.
Really?
Swear, yes. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Chirullo, I think that's how you say his name, Michael Chirullo or some look him up. Big chef. It's a lot of chefs around the world that John Macon trained. You know what I'm saying? These are bigger chefs than me. Like, they did that shit full time.
Right.
Me, I'm a chef, but I'm also an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I focus on other things and shit, man. But he trained some very, very good chefs and great chefs around the world. Right. So right now, man, so we getting this gravy and sticky. You see it starting to thicken up. Right, let me stir these grits real quick. And if your grits get too thick, you can add some more cream. You can add some water. You can add some more chicken stock. You know what I'm saying? To thin it up. I'm turning it down low. I will try it and see if it's too thick, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you can add some water to thin it out or whatever.
Right. Take a look at that gravy, boy. Yeah.
I like that butter. Ain't that too much butter for grits?
Never too much butter for grits.
I'm gonna put it over there.
We're about to have the Gouda go in there.
All right, so we about to...
ChatGPT that said, who did John Macon mentor? He's best known for mentoring the Nappy Chef. You came up first.
Swear to God?
I swear to God.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy.
ChatGPT on top of that shit.
I don't know why he would say Nappy Chef before Gordon Ramsay.
It must be rigged. I don't know.
That's crazy. But yeah, he did mentor me, man. And look, what I about to say. So we adding that jerk. This is that Caribbean jerk, that Nappy Chef Caribbean jerk, man. We adding that to our gravy. I'm gonna get that a little stir. We're gonna add that.
Take a look at that color change too.
And we're gonna whisk that around. You might see me dip my finger in the sauce a few times and shit. That's what I do to taste and see what I need to adjust and add and things like that. So we're gonna add that jerk. After we add that jerk, we're gonna add some soy sauce.
Soy.
Then after that soy sauce, we're gonna add some brown sugar. Add some brown sugar. Then the brown sugar gonna kind of like balance out the spices. And then we're gonna add some dry thyme. Well, fresh thyme. Add some fresh thyme. And the way it's looking, I'm gonna let it reduce, and once it reduce and get thicker, I'm gonna taste it and see if I need to add some more jerk, because you want that jerk flavor with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the jerk gravy. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't enough jerk, you can always add more. But I didn't want to start off with too much jerk. You know what I'm saying? I want to taste it before I added some more.
Right.
Give me
And so what does the word reduce actually mean? Like,
to thicken up.
Oh, to thicken it up?
Yeah, just like if you reduce your weight too, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, it's like making smaller, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. So kind of like taking out the water almost?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Got you.
I got that John Macon info from the article that you did with Medium. You ever did an article on Medium?
I don't know. I did so many articles on so many places. Remember, you the one that told me, you was showing me shit that people did articles on me that I ain't even know.
More. Look, this is more.
That's crazy. I ain't know so many people wrote about me, you know what I'm saying?
I found the article. By Amber Forrester.
Let me see it.
December 9th, 2019.
So let's let that cook a little bit. And they said, damn, 2019.
That man's so successful, he don't even know about his own success. He just focused on working.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, man. That's and you want me to tell y'all some real shit, bro? Like, I was going up so fast. Like, I over exceeded my expectations. I really over exceeded everybody else's expectations. Nobody thought I was gonna be as big as I was. But I knew I was gonna be great, but I didn't know I was gonna be as big as I was and the influence and the impact I had. And it was like it was so many articles. Charlotte Hornets, Carolina Panthers, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the people that was writing about me and shit, man. It's just like when you live in it, you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And my friend, my homeboy Flo, shout out to my boy Flo in Charlotte. He used to tell me like when I did certain shit that I shouldn't have did because who I was. He's like, bro, you famous. You know what I'm saying? Like I never looked at myself like I was famous and I was that known. You know what I'm saying? But I was really known. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then once I had moved to Florida, and you know, they didn't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I met them around the same. I met Q first and I met Remy. But it was over a year ago. And Remy got there. When I told him, you know, Remy do his extensive research about people. And then he came to me, he was like, look, bro, you've been searched on the internet over like 3.4 million times. Like different, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he started showing me articles that I never even knew. They had the top 50 black restaurants in America. I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? I never knew that shit, bro. Yeah. That's how hard and focused I was on my business. You know what I'm saying?
Just staying in your own lane, worried about your own shit.
Worried about my own shit, man.
That's what makes you great, though. You know what I'm saying? Making sure you're taking care of your own business. People tell you about your accolades. That's the way to be anyway.
Yeah, it ain't like my homegirl said. It ain't about who you know, it's about who know you.
Real
you know what I'm saying?
How that gravy looking?
It's looking good, man. But what I'm thinking is I'm either gonna add some more jerk to it, or I'm just gonna add some salt.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just depending on how. If I want it more spicier, but they definitely need some more. Some more of that to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's flavorful, but that salt gonna bring that flavor out. But I don't want to add too much. I'm gonna let it reduce first because you want to let it reduce first before you add that salt. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right, quick little story. I remember the first time I had Nappy's food, right? Like he said, he told the story one time, you know, I came to shoot some content for him. I wanted to, you know, take a look at how he works in the kitchen, right? This man was cooking some jerk chicken, all right? Man, we in the back, that man opens up the oven. Man, I swear you just hear angels singing. Like, that's what I heard anyway. I was looking at that chicken, I was like, damn. He pulled it out. He said, you want some? I said, hell yeah.
Yeah, y'all was surprised that I asked y'all if y'all want some.
Too quick. For real, I was like, shit, like, you being dead ass? I was like, hell yeah, shit, give me some chicken. Man, I tell you, the best jerk chicken I have ever had. Perfect amount of spice. It was hitting. Had a couple jalapenos on there. My absolute favorite. I had it. He had a piece. You know what that man said? Yeah, I still got to work on it a little bit. That's whenever I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck is this man talking about?
Yeah, they could believe I said that because when I'm my biggest critic. You know what I'm saying? Even when I won Restaurant of the Year, if I won Best Wings in the City, I always thought that it's all right. It's good. Like sometimes I'll taste some of my food and I'll be like, damn, this is it. This is a hit. And sometimes I'll taste it like, it's good, but it can be better. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt about that jerk chicken. But you taste it, somebody else tastes it, they feel like it's the best jerk chicken ever. Right. But that's how dedicated and passionate I am about my craft, bro. I always feel like I could be better. But when I do make a hit, like with my jerk mac, my seafood crack, and things like that, I don't fuck with it. I fuck with it until I can't fuck with it no more. And I'm like, all right, that's it. Right. Like an artist that put out a song, you know what I'm saying? And, oh, that's that, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of my dishes I gotta make multiple times. Even with this is my first time making it this way. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I wanted to try it. It's good, but once I make it again, I'm gonna say, oh, I need to add that or too much of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be better and better every time. But it is great the way I'm making it right now. If you made it like this, it's great. But I still want to tweak it and still make it better. You know what I'm saying? But we will decide that after we taste it.
For sure.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, do you like go to sleep and like dream about like your recipe? Like you had something that day and then like you'll wake up in the middle of the sleep and be like, damn, I should add that.
Always, man.
Real shit.
Always throughout the day. That's my time. That's when I'm most creative. At nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm most creative at nighttime, bro. Like after the day, I could never sleep. I don't give a fuck if I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning. Sometimes I sleep at 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's because I'm always thinking about how can I be better. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I really love what I do, and I lost the passion for the cooking shit for a second because I felt like everybody wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I blew up and shit, bro. It's like everybody wanted to start cooking. And it was like, it watered the game down.
Right.
They don't even love doing it, just doing it for the clout, doing it for just because everybody else doing it. I love doing this. I put time, blood, sweat, tears, from the mud to restaurant of the year, to cooking for Floyd Mayweather, all of these things. I really love it, you know what I'm saying? So I got to a point when I started seeing people don't love it the way I love it. And then in a way, it's like, I want to do something different.
Right.
But God keep calling me back like, no, this is what I made my first $1 million cooking. You know what I'm saying? I made money throughout my life, but I made my first $1 million when my accountant showed me like Nappy Chef made $1 million from cooking.
Right.
So why would I stop doing that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit, especially like you said, it's something that you love. Really, I mean, it sounds like it's something that's just like a part of who you are.
It is, you know what I'm saying? My mama can cook really good. My daddy can cook really good. My mama, when I knew I can cook really good, is when my mama called me like, Ro, how you do? Like, she's been cooking her whole life. You know what I'm saying? She called me like, Ro, what should I add to this mac and cheese or what? That's when I knew. Not nobody else calling me, but when my mom called me and started asking me how to cook certain shit or what should she add. You know what I'm saying? That's when I knew. You feel me?
Yes,
but I just added some tomato paste to it.
A little tomato paste?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom's never called me to ask for any cooking tips yet. Just like tech tips.
Let me see.
Just talking to you now?
Yeah, but it's missing salt. It got the flavors, but it's missing salt.
How much salt would you say that is?
A pinch.
A little pinch.
Yeah. You don't want to put too much, because like I say, once it reduce, I always season your food at the end. Like when you got to add extra seasonings, like you'd rather have not enough seasoning than too much seasoning, because you got too much salt in there, you can't take it out. But if you ain't got enough in there, you can always add. You know what I'm saying? So taste, that's why you keep seeing me dipping my finger in this shit, tasting it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tasting as I go to see the right amount of salt that I want to put in there. Take these off. Hey, Q, you hand me some butter out the fridge?
Yes, sir. And give me just a second. I want to spit some game for y'all too, real quick. Oh, okay, here we go.
No, not right there.
Whole stick.
Right there beside the buttermilk.
Oh shit. We got some unsalted butter. Got that whole pack for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna add some butter, some smoked Gouda, some more butter in there, some smoked Gouda, some salt and pepper, and we will be ready to plate.
Yes, sir. Man, just like my dog was saying earlier too, like late at night, you come up with some of your best ideas.
We're gonna add some shrimp in there. Yup. Go ahead. What you saying?
Late at night, you come up with some of your best ideas. Take the time to make sure you write your ideas down in some notes.
Yes.
Like whatever you think about, write it down, because it's always a good time to go back over your notes. It may be a month later, maybe 2 years later.
Right.
But you can always go back to those notes and shit, you can spark something from that.
Hell yeah, because I always used to tell me when I used to make my jerk mac and all my dishes and shit, I was so used to I never used to really measure my recipes when I first started with the restaurant and started cooking, because I just knew how to cook, you know what I'm saying? So I can just eyeball something. But when I started blowing up and getting more and more popular, I wanted my food to taste the same way, like Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? Or any restaurant that's like a chain.
Right.
So my mom was like, why don't you just start writing your recipes down? You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started writing my recipes down so I could make them the same way, because also I had employees. You get what I'm saying? So if I got employees working for me, I need them to be able to recreate my recipes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I write them down now. And like you say, I write down ideas, because y'all ever been in like a situation where you have $1 million idea and you talking about it and thinking about it, and then you don't write it down, and then a few hours later, you forget all about that shit?
Yeah.
Man, it's very important, man.
Most definitely. I mean, it's hard to remember all that shit. That's why you gotta write it down.
Gotta write it down.
Life is gonna keep on moving. That shit ain't gonna stop for nobody.
Keep a notepad with you. Keep your phone with you, man. So anytime you come up with something that can, because all you need is $1 million idea that could change your life. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna add this to the butter, and then we're gonna stir that up. We're gonna add some smoked Gouda cheese to it. So I would say we're gonna add maybe like a half a cup of smoked Gouda. I was gonna get the block of smoked Gouda and just shred it myself, but I was like, you know what? I ain't got time to do all that shit. You feel me? I'm teaching men how to cook, goddamn, like. So ain't nobody want to save no damn cheese right now. So we're gonna add about a half a cup of smoked Gouda.
Okay. Think we're gonna get a cheese pull out of that?
Oh yeah, we definitely that Gouda. Some cheeses are better than others. Swiss, you ever want a good cheese pull? Swiss and mozzarella is some of the best cheese pull.
Oh yeah, I know that mozzarella gonna pull every time.
That's why they use it for pizza. All right, so we're gonna add some salt. Add some salt to this bit. And take the top off for it. And once y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, once y'all subscribe to the group, I will send you the exact measurements, you know what I'm saying, for the recipes so you can cook them at home or whatever. Right now I'm just showing you how to do it. I'm showing you what's in it, but once you subscribe to me, I will send you the exact. So you'll know exactly how to do it, exactly how much salt, exactly how much pepper, exactly how much whatever to put into these dishes. You taste it and put some. I should have got white pepper. And another thing, I forgot all about it when I was at the store. Get white pepper. When you're doing mashed potatoes, you're doing grits, you're doing things like that, rice or whatever, get some white pepper so the pepper don't show, but you can taste the pepper, you know what I'm saying? But I forgot to get the white pepper, so we're going to use black pepper, you know what I'm saying?
You know, that's crazy too, because I was always wondering, like, what was the difference between white and black pepper? Is it literally just like the color? It tastes the same?
It tastes the same, but it is a slight, white pepper is a little bit milder than black pepper.
Got you. So it's like a little hint.
Yeah, but you also cannot see it in white dishes.
Right.
And you don't want to see pepper in your mashed potatoes and your goddamn grits, especially when you're trying to, for presentation.
That's right.
Yes. It's different. It's definitely different. Shit, I'm gonna get you a spoon and you try it.
I need a light spoon for that Gouda, boy.
Yeah. Tell me you want me to add some more cheese? Think I need to add some more cheese?
You can smell that Gouda too. Damn. Nah, that's right.
Ribby, you don't even eat grits, do you?
That's just wow.
You never had grits?
Yeah, try some of that, Rim.
Let me get Ribby some.
Damn.
So this is the coconut grits with smoked Gouda, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think.
That's gas.
It's hot, nigga. You want to blow it?
You gotta burn that tongue.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fire.
That's gas.
That's good, right?
Reminds me of, in Spanish, in Spanish culture, we have farina.
Say it again.
Farina?
Farina.
Farina. I don't even know what it is.
I love butter and
That's
grits,
storage
man.
food,
And
big
y'all
dog.
see I keep adding butter, but I need a little bit more butter. Because this is unsalted butter. I didn't get salted butter. I just added salted butter. I wouldn't need to add as much butter, but I'm going to just add a little bit more butter. And after we add that, that's going to be good. We got the shrimp simmering in here. You know what I'm saying? And the gravy. I'm going to try the gravy real quick, see if I need to add any more salt.
Yeah.
If not, we're going to plate. I'm going to add some more thyme in there.
A little bit of thyme. With that thyme in there. So like you add unsalted butter in there so you can pretty much like salt at your own.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So I can salt how I want to salt.
Got you.
When you add salted butter to a recipe, the salt comes with the butter. You know what I'm saying? So when you
Right.
add unsalted butter, you can season it how you want to season it. So I can know, all right, I need 2 tablespoons of salt. But I add that salted butter on there, it's gonna kind of throw it off. You get what I'm saying? So
That makes sense.
some recipes that I do use salted butter, and some I use unsalted when I want to control the salt.
Right.
That shit fire.
That's right.
That shit fire.
Okay.
That shit fire. Damn.
Pretty much what he's saying is he knows what the fuck he's doing.
That shit fire, y'all. What that big girl that be eating all that food all the time? Hey, y'all. You know, the one that be eating all that shit. Bitch, she ate this. He go, hey, y'all. Yeah, this shit is fire, bro. All
Whole goddamn pan gone.
right, so look. It's a little spicy, too.
Yeah. A little
So-
storage there, fool.
I'm going to move this shit because I want y'all to see. Well, there's plenty of cameras y'all probably see. You know what I'm saying? Plus,
Yeah.
right here. But we're going to add a little bit more smoked Gouda on the top. You know what I'm saying? Once we
Right.
plate it. So I got these plates right here. I forgot to get, so I don't know if I want to plate the shrimp and grits on the plate and try something or in a bowl. But I think I'm going to go with the bowl.
Yeah. I think the bowl would present it the best.
Yeah.
Personally.
So we're going to use this bowl. I don't got my white bowl today. But We're gonna use this bowl. We're gonna plate it in this bowl right here.
Besides your own shrimp and grits, what are the best you've ever had?
In Charleston,
Charleston?
South Carolina.
Ah,
Shout out. So this, I'm gonna tell y'all, and a lot of y'all gonna agree with me if you're foodies. Okay, so this is a hidden gem that before I say my favorite, where they got some great food at, my nigga, like that made me go like, wow, that you would never think. Fucking Arkansas. Arkansas, bro. Well, I was on I traveled with the PGA Tour, and the LPGA Tour, you know what I'm saying? So we had to go to Northwest Arkansas. It's like right outside of Fayetteville, Arkansas, where the college and shit is. Well, we was in Fayetteville too, man. And when I went, I'm thinking like, I'm in Arkansas. Ain't no bitches out here. Ain't no, nigga, they got some of the most prettiest Southern Belle bitches in Arkansas, and they party in Arkansas, bro. Stop sleeping. I'm telling y'all, stop sleeping on Arkansas. There's somewhere I never thought in my life I said I want to go to Arkansas. It changed my life. Arkansas is the shit. Shout out to Arkansas. I fuck with y'all. But they had the best barbecue from a restaurant that I ever had in my life.
Really?
And that's coming from Nappy Chef. Some of the best barbecue, tender, flavorful, and fucking Arkansas.
What part of Arkansas though?
It was in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Fayetteville. Okay.
Yeah, it's another part. I forgot another part where this came from. This was in the Fayetteville. It's outside of Fayettille. I forgot it's where we had our hotel at. But it's in that area, Northwest Arkansas.
Okay.
I'll figure it out and I'll let y'all know on another episode. But the best shrimp and grits I had was in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
The best food, I think, in the South is between Charleston, South Carolina, Savannah, Georgia, and New Orleans.
Okay.
That Creole, that Cajun, you know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta got some great food as well, you know what I'm saying? But Charleston, I had the best shrimp and grits.
Charleston, South Carolina. They got beaches and stuff in Charleston too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what's that island called? No, Hilton Head.
Hilton Head?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got Hilton Head. That's where the rich people stay at.
Got you. What's so like good seafood or like a little bit of everything out there?
It's a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of seafood because they right on the water.
Right.
It ain't water like Florida now. Florida got the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to.
Facts. Clearwater Beach. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Y'all seen it, right? If not, go ahead and hit that subscribe so you can go see it. What was that, episode 3? 4?
And Clearwater?
Yeah, that was episode 4.
4.
Yeah, go ahead and check out episode
5.
4. Go ahead and check out episode 4. You go ahead and take a look at that beautiful Clearwater Beach.
Clearwater Beach, if you ain't been there, look, it's been voted #1 beach in America. That one and Siesta Key. Siesta Key is down there by like what, Bradenton? Yeah, down that area. Yeah, that's the best beaches, man. Florida got the beaches. And the bitches.
Beaches and bitches.
Beaches and bitches. That's why I moved to Florida. So we're gonna go ahead and play
yeah,
there.
that cheese pool in there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna get it on the other camera dead?
Your phone is.
It's dead?
Yeah.
God
well,
damn.
it's not dead. The storage is full.
Damn.
Yeah.
We can't even finish it.
Yeah. Remember your camera. We gotta let the people see.
Yeah, we gotta get
It would just be disrespectful.
Y'all see this Raw and Uncut. The reason it's Raw and Uncut because y'all see what we doing. We got behind the scenes
Exactly.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
All
Like,
kinds of shit be going on.
Yeah.
Goddamn homeless people. All kinds of
everything.
shit.
So we gotta get that. Drones.
Yeah, look at that pool, boy.
Nice.
Them boys thick.
Put one more little spoonful in that bit. Boom. Alright. Then we're gonna top that bitch off with some shrimp. So first, before we do the shrimp, we're gonna add some gravy. Cause we wanna put the shrimp on top of the gravy. So let me get another spoon real quick. Let me put this in the damn sink.
Ooh, look at that.
Now you see what reduce mean? Oh, we tripping. Y'all, we forgot to add our time.
Nice and
Don't
thick.
forget to add the time at the end. I added time in the beginning and I'm gonna add time at the end, but you just wanna add that time in that bitch, right?
Add a little time to that.
Yeah. If you ain't got time for time, you ain't got time to shine. Put that in there.
You just make that up?
Yeah.
Off the dome.
That was kind of corny, but.
Off the dome.
All right, so we'll mix that time in there.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna get this gravy. We're gonna spoon the gravy.
Yeah.
This is how I would do it if I was serving it at my restaurant. I would spoon the gravy on top of the grits. All right.
Now you're gonna get them shrimp in there.
Yeah, we're gonna put this shrimp. Put them bitches jerk shrimp. We'll line them up. Put one more on that bitch. And we're gonna add some pepper.
A little pepper to that.
Couple peppers on there.
Yeah. Get it looking right.
Yeah, add some. We're gonna add some green onions in that bit. Add some green onions.
Gotta finish it off with some of that Gouda.
Gonna put some little Gouda on there. We ain't gonna put too much, but you know, just gonna add a little bit of Gouda. We got any parsley here? If we don't, it's all good. But if I was at the restaurant, I would add parsley to it just to give it another. But I do got some cilantro in it. Yeah.
Don't tell her, but better than your grandmama used to make.
And add a little dry parsley in that bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
that motherfucking man. That's that goddamn jerk shrimp and coconut grits.
Again, that's that Caribbean jerk.
That Caribbean jerk.
Need
And
that.
Nappy Chef, I need y'all to get it, man. DM me if you need one, man. I got them for you. DM me. I got the Henny Hot. I think I showed you the Henny Hot. We got the Henny Hot. We got the Henny Barbecue. We got the Strawberry Henny. Just DM me. Who want to do the honors of tasting it first? Do y'all want me to taste it first?
Me.
That's it too quick.
Let's do the same time.
All right, same time? All right, same time. All right. Let me give everybody a fork.
Yeah.
This is my favorite right here. Green onions.
Green onions.
Love 'em.
All right. Lord, please bless over this food, Lord. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to cook. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to shoot our podcast. Thank you for a great team that we got, Lord, and continue to give us more blessings and continue to give me the strength to wake up every morning and do what I love to do, Lord. Amen.
Amen.
All right.
We in there.
Make sure y'all get some of them grits.
We got to.
Damn, son.
Damn, with a Caribbean? Woo.
Oh. Wow.
That shit good.
Wow. Sheesh.
That shit good. Hey, look, y'all. Before I give y'all the recipe, the complete recipe, I'm gonna make it again. I'm gonna make it again because it's good. I can make it better.
Damn. Bro, you're never satisfied.
Never. That's just gas.
Oh my god.
Y'all see that cheese pull? Look at that.
If this don't work, I don't know what
That's what I'm saying. If you don't get laid after this shit, it's something else you did. Because you seriously fucked it up. Because this shit right here,
You're gonna get laid. I
Oh.
promise you. That's why I decided to make this. You get what I'm saying? I know my palates, I know my flavors. And look, the thing about it, you ain't gotta do that much hard work. I did all the hard work. I made a bomb-ass Caribbean jerk sauce, right? All you gotta do is marinate the shrimp with my Caribbean jerk sauce. Add some olive oil. Add some motherfucking minced garlic. Let it sit for 30 minutes. Saute that bitch with a little bit more butter, a little bit more garlic. That's it, man. Then make the gravy. You get what I'm saying? I can make the gravy a little bit more simple, but I think all the flavors works well.
Oh,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like I think all the flavors works well, man. But
Remy over there in disbelief.
See, I was trying to think of how am I feeling right now. That's what it is, disbelief. I cannot believe how good that is.
so we're gonna do this live, but I don't think I got no more stories on this bitch. So I'm gonna use your phone. I want you to try it again, man. I want the people to see. Like, I want to get y'all real reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you try that bitch, man.
So
Like,
shrimp
I didn't get to see it.
If not, we ought to split it.
You got this. You got it.
Y'all need more shrimp?
No, I'm good.
You
It's
sure?
just the grits for me.
Shit, man. I'll take a shrimp.
Damn. It's a plate that never gets old. Every bite is a new adventure. Wow.
It's that blended flavors.
And it got them Caribbean flavors, and it's not too spicy. You know what I'm saying? Like, That's why I say when I add the brown sugar, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like mild the sauce out. Like you can make it more spicy. And like I said, I'm gonna make it again. You know, I gotta make all my recipes that I make. I gotta make it twice. You know what I'm saying? I make it the first time. You know, I make it the first time and then I tweak it.
Right.
I'm never satisfied.
Ribby's staring at the ball.
I'm like, who's gonna finish it?
Go ahead, we got more. Finish it. We got more, bro.
Go for it.
I see y'all off camera.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make another plate because I need to get a better shot with a phone. You know what I'm saying? But man, this is episode 6, man. Like I say, every Friday we're gonna drop new recipes. And my target audience is anybody can watch it, but I want to target men from 18 to 34 years old that do not know how to cook. If you know how to cook a little bit or whatever, but I want people that do not know how to cook because I want to turn you into a beast, man. I want to teach you how to cook, and I want to show you how to start from nothing into something, and I want to see you thrive. Start a business, you know what I'm saying?
So,
Restaurant, sell plates, catering business, food truck, or whatever you want to do, or just do it to impress your family and friends. Whatever you want to do with this skill. I'm going to give you a skill that's going to boss you up. It is a skill that you'll never go broke. Right. You will always be able to find work once I teach you how to cook, man. And you don't have to go to a culinary school.
Right. I don't know if y'all haven't figured it out yet, but we want y'all to win. We all about y'all's success. That's why we talk to y'all and shit. That's why Nappy's cooking for y'all. So y'all get in the kitchen. Y'all can slay it. Shit. And hopefully get some ass.
Impress your girlfriends. You get what I'm saying, man? But that is episode 6 of Raw and Uncut Podcast. This is live from the kitchen, man. Another segment of our podcast. And we will be dropping this recipe and this episode. We will be dropping this episode so soon. I don't know when. You know what I'm saying? Soon, because we got a few other episodes we dropping first. But
y'all see it when y'all see it.
Y'all see it when y'all see it. But like I say, next Friday we dropping the cooking part. You get what I'm saying? We out.
Appreciate y'all.